Hello there, everybody! It is me, No Name 77 Spore, back with RTW2, where we find out what happens when you're only allowed to put one gun caliber on your ships. Well, one caliber gun on your ships. Sorry, I think I phrased that in a different way again, in a creative way, which isn't quite accurate. Yeah, we're back. And currently, we have some high tensions with Germany and the US. I'm hoping they go down. I would rather go to war with Italy or my former ally, France. Although I would want to wait until renown comes out of the French yards before really even considering them. Currently, we are refitting the Charybdis class cruiser, and the Formidable class carriers are almost done. We do have a bit of extra money remaining, and there is something I wanted to do. And I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, right. Afridi and Norman are apparently Obedient class destroyers. So I think I'm going to go to Obedient and take different names to keep the class all having O names. There we go. Did the Charybdis class cruisers slow down or speed up? I don't know. One of them is saying 28 knots. The Brilliant class cruisers also need to go in for rebuilds now. So we are going to do basically the same thing to them as we're doing the crib discuss, and I just want to quickly check this. So if we're going 29 knots and get rid of all the turrets, I just want to see how much weight we have remaining. Well, how much weight we can put on here. Okay, yeah, these have enough to basically become a town as well. Okay, so open design for rebuild. We'll be getting rid of all the wing turrets and all the center line except for the forward and aft. We will be adding a B and X superimposed. And the next refit will be the big one. Um, I'll put the advanced directors on here. I could try to think about getting the V as a Q mount instead, which I think I'll do. And then I'll move the torpedoes around more aft. So that would be into the J and K positions, and that will be the refit of the Brilliance here. And then, when they come back out, they will get the full rebuild. So we're going to take a look at the Formidable class carriers. These are pretty good as they currently stand. 92 planes. I think their successor might aim for 96. Don't think I can go any faster. I can, but I don't think it's enough of a gain. There we go. So that will be the successor class to the Formidable. So we'll lay down 2 of those. Yeah, that'll work. And the next turn we'll also be laying down a Resolution class. So I want 2 of these. I want 1 Resolution class. Okay. I'll go to low spying on France. So Hermione needs the rebuild to the later Charybdis refit. Just quickly taking a look through destroyers. What's going to become obsolete next? Stuff in 1925. So that would probably be the Victors and the Morris class, which I'll probably want to do a big refit on soon. But Diadems 1923. Oh, those aren't. Oh yeah, it might be in the period where you get 15 years rather than 10 out of something. I think we're in that period. Although it might depend on the type of ship. Anyway, open the Venuses for their proper rebuild. Get rid of D, E, H, I. Clear the underwater mounts. Get rid of the anti-aircraft directors. Give us an advanced director. Rebuild the machinery. Capacity's going, yeah, 29 knots. Add 2 aircraft, add a Q catapult, add torpedoes in the J and K positions. Reloads would be nice. Um, we can just get this. Okay. I will have to change the superstructure design, uh, which is what I will need to work on now. So this is 18,000 for a rebuild, and it's not particularly bad. The thing this is kind of missing is better turret armor. I can't really get that up unless, let's say I do that and then decrease these to triples. I can do this. This isn't bad. This is not bad. And then, this gets me another, what, 2 modern cruisers? Okay, so get rid of all the superstructure except for structure 1. And in terms of funnels, since we're reconstructing the machinery, we would be rebuilding the funnels a bit. Obviously. Okay, so structure 2. Now normally with this sort of cruiser, you'd kind of have this go back, um, out kind of far. But given how this kind of closes in, uh, yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle that. Maybe this. I kind of like the idea of having something of an extension there. So we could do like, do is go there, do that to kind of catch that, and have like a small little extra platform back there. That kind of works. Trying to decide if that's really what I want or not. But yeah, I'll go with it. So structure 3 would be back here inevitably. And I'm gonna have it go over the sides of these tubes. Um, okay, that kind of creates an interesting structure back there to work with, and we still have like 3 structural points left. So one of these is gonna have to be the cranes. I think the cranes are gonna be mounted back here probably. So actually, wherever I draw these, do remember that that's gonna be kind of one of the closing markers. So let's do snap here, there, and then go here to kind of build the cranes out. Side. Guess that kind of works. I would like to have gotten more in back there. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be able to. No, I'm going to try redoing that. So, cranes are going to start here, back, boop, boop, go center, go there, and just kind of do something like that. There we go. That kind of gets an aft mast just there that still gets the cranes in, and then we have 5 and 6 to work on the forward superstructure here. So I'm gonna do this, start there, we have 5 start here, back. I'm gonna do something similar to kind of that other one I did. Actually, here, let's do this. Let's go around back like so. Okay. Now where do I take this from here? So that would kind of go across there. We would need to get that out of the way. Or the other option is I mean, just yeah, just to kind of do something like this. So then structure 6, do that, do that, that, go there. So that's kind of the other portion of the rangefinder. Let's just cross a little bit and then do the aft mast. So we'll kind of go back, go out. Crisscross back to there, and then kind of do a little bit of that. Then this. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. New rebuild to the Venus class cruisers, and I think we will accept that. It'll be a little expensive doing, all these rebuilds simultaneously. That being said, we are going to get Formidable or Implacable back soon, so that will help. But the two Brilliants would go in for a similar refit. I might hold back on Minerva for the moment until these other ones complete. But yeah, this will be nice. This is going to be really nice to have, just to be able to have these ships. I'm also beginning to call this cruiser flipping. Um, I guess it's not something where it's like, oh, renovating it to sell it, but it is like going in and doing a heavy renovation on something older. Um, I'll take the prestige point. Your destroyers are commissioned. Oh, I forgot to lay down more destroyers because the monetary situation is just not very good. Hello there, obedient class ships. I can actually reserve the formidables for some extra money though, right? Yeah. Yeah, I can. So we unlocked larger destroyers. So we can do like a 2,000 ton destroyer here. And I think it is of great importance to do so. Um, Ultimately just try to get something with a lot of anti-aircraft guns. We can get 32 knots, that would be nice. Okay, so we're pretty close to the maximum weight on this one. Might get rid of that Q mount for like a V. Maybe a P. No, P's a little too far up. What about an R? No, I will do a Q. We will do a Q mount there. And then the aft funnel can go like here or something. I mean, the other thought is to invest stuff into torpedo defense. Make it harder to sink. I might go slightly heavier at like 2,100 tons. So this would give us, a really good anti-aircraft destroyer. And we get a or we have what, 10 torpedoes on board? Well, I guess 20 torpedoes on board with the reload. And no too many centerline mounts. The other thought is we get rid of torpedo reloads. Maybe I get rid of just F and G. Maybe we just have that center tube be able to reload. A TDS-1 is possible to get, and that would help these ships withstand damage. But how expensive is it? Doesn't actually add any cost. So we could go with like a large destroyer like this. That's what, 1,000 more? No, that's a bit more. Let's say we do 1,700 tons. That would be about 7,000 per ship. That'd be 7,602. Well, actually, I'd probably want to do 8,115 or 836. Yeah, this would be about 8,000 per ship. And if we go up to 2, it's going to cost us about 9,000. Ah. I mean, with this, we'd also be able to get more of these. More anti-aircraft. And this would make the ships a little bit more survivable, but it would also mean that the amount of anti-aircraft fire they can provide is more limited. I might go with the balanced approach with TDS-1. So these will be heavier destroyers with less torpedo tubes overall, but being able to contribute a much greater anti-aircraft capability to the fleet. Um, It'd even be smart to order like more of these destroyers than I would typically order. Okay. Gonna do anything with this. Here, let's go out like over here and then just kind of down like that. Then structure 2 would be back there, and then I'll also actually no. We will have that turret, this turret here elevated. Well, we go here. Boop. Okay. Now I can't really do anything else with that. Okay. It kind of gets the aft platform in place. So forward funnel there, aft funnel there. And thankfully, those are only the first two superstructures. I'm gonna look up quickly tribal class, and then the Fletcher class destroyer on my other monitor. And to just kind of get an idea of the superstructure for these things. So what I would do is I would probably I see what I would do. I would start modeling this like this, this. Actually, I'm gonna do this, this, cut across. So maximizing it on the other monitor. Okay, so we'd bring it back somewhat. On. So bring it back to there. Do something like that. Oh god, this is gonna look very inappropriate, but it's on the actual one, so there's justification for it. Um, Here's what. So we'll go here, and that will be the start. It does. Okay, yeah, no, I fucked that up really badly. Oop, oop. Yeah, never mind that that existed for a brief moment. Let's not do the extra things out to the side, or at the very least, if we're gonna do it, just make it smaller. Yeah, and then back here, I would want to put the rangefinders. I feel like there's gonna be some comments like what you just did there was very inappropriate. Yeah, it looked very unfortunate. Actually, not gonna bring it back as far, just to give it a little bit more room. How about in this case? do this. Okay, that's all the superstructure points I can use. That would be structure 3. That looks vaguely correct. Still a little inappropriate, but well. We do this. There. What I do like. Oh, hey, I've already hit that 12-point limit. Let's just set that as a line. That'll work well enough. No, actually, I fucked that up. So let's try this again. Oh, go there. Oh, come on. Cooperate with me, game. Oh my god. Oh, boop, boop, boop. Seriously, seriously, seriously. Hmm. We can do something like that. That'll work. Okay, so that is structure 4. I want something back here, and then I guess whatever's going back here is also going to have kind of the aft mast as a part of it. Oh, the aft mast does look, on a tribal, it looks pretty simple. So I'm going to do like, so over here, um, out a little bit, and then we can do that, that. Then structure 6, I kind of want to see if I can get lifeboats in. Let's try it. Actually, what if I start the lifeboats here? And there's a reason for that. So we kind of have, the lifeboats are only triangles and not as good as the normal ones, but they are kind of in position and combined with the main mast. All right, that looks good for a destroyer class, the Onslow. I'm willing to take that. I was just gonna quickly post that in the Discord. Save and next turn. Germany is now fascist. Good to know. Renown has finished her reconstruction. Opal has finished her reconstruction. Two cruisers have finished their reconstruction, so it will be time to put the brilliance in. Give me a different name. We had one there. There we go. There we go. 4 more destroyers under construction. Um, our new battleship is in service. The diadems are now old. They are going to need a rebuild. We're going to have to send something in there to replace them. Brilliants are going to go in for their second round, which will just leave the Minerva as the last cruiser we need to rebuild. So let's flip our last 2 cruisers here. Place machinery, oil firing, get us up to 29 knots. Um, you already have a plane. Your torpedoes are already in the right spot. We want to try to get turret armor up? We'll try to get turret armor up. Okay. And then we can increase the amount of anti-aircraft guns. Some torpedo reloads are not too expensive. Okay. That's something we could get rid of later, but right now we can have those. And this'll give us another good cruiser. Just yeah, damn solid solid light cruiser. Okay, so get rid of all this superstructure. We're gonna move that over there. We're gonna move this up. And then that's gonna be back there. Once again, we're gonna do a refit very similar to the previous one. So that's gonna be weird actually. So I'm actually gonna put the cranes more over here this time. The reason I'm saying that is because I'm thinking about kind of making a portion or a little portion of them there. This portion did not at all work out as expected. So let's try this again. Oh yeah, and I forgot to add something to it. Oops. So go there. Go down to there. Actually, yeah, no, go down. We're just gonna do this. Then yeah, we're gonna go there. That looks vaguely interesting, actually. I think we can work with that. It does roughly get the shape we need. So 3 would be the aft structure. Um, Actually, I might want to see if I can get cranes on 3. No, 3 will not be crane material. So 3 is just going to start like here, go kind of down. Okay, that's just what 3 is going to do. So 4 would be, we're going to do this, 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 go there, so snap, 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 that, in, out, go across. No, I'll just kind of go down a bit. Okay, we still have 2 to play with. One will have to be back here, and one will have to be forward. So I'll do the one back here first. So 5, let's go there, back. Um, and do we do this. Go out in there, and snap back over there. Alright, so for 6, let's get our director on, our forward director. And our like this. Their mast. There we go. That's a good looking light cruiser, and now we have 2 of them under construction. Actually, a lot less. Surprisingly. Odd that it's a lot less. I don't exactly know why. Maybe it's because I put the advanced director on first. Well, I guess that works. We're a little bit in debt, and no, not in debt, but we're losing money per turn. And the U.S. is pissed at us again for some reason. Why are you mad, U.S.? I don't want to fight you again. Oh my God, look at how many CAs they're building. Like, okay, that's the CA. They are printing them. Holy crap, America. I don't want to fight you. I mean, okay, CL-wise, like, CL-wise, you're fucked. Um, this is the CL you're currently printing, and I'm currently refitting all of my old CLs into what are effectively towns. I'm gonna have like 11 of them, but seriously, America, I don't want to fight you. Why is the tension with you high? That's not who I want the war to be with. I want the war to be with, Italy or Germany. Yeah, Germany could be fun. With where Germany's at right now, Italy maybe a little less so. They have some colonies I want. But yeah, Germany or France or someone like that could be a perfectly fun war to have. Actually, France probably not. Germany could be fun. I think a war with Germany would be fun. Um, but man, America right now. Actually, in terms of BB building, it's even. That's pretty even too. We have a CV advantage. They have a CVL advantage, but that's because our CVLs became CVs. We do have a good amount of CAs in service, but they're printing them. Good amount of CLs in service, but America's building more. DDs, we would have an advantage in subs. Would have an advantage. Actually, that could be an interesting fight. Um, but like again, our ability to hit these areas is strained at best. But, we'd probably have to do it and probably have to be rotating stuff in and out. So I think that's the end of this episode. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This has been me, NoName77 Spore, and we have been flipping cruisers. Not flipping them over in the way of, like, renovating them. I really hope they don't capsize. Anyway, that's all for now. Links to my Discord, Twitch, and Twitter are down below. Bye!